I know all you motherfuckers out there just fucking hate Harleys. Well, I'm gonna tell you today a bunch of reasons why Harley Davidson fucking sucks. Your bikes are fucking trash. They cost way too much. They're unreliable. Yeah. Obviously, that's a fucking joke, especially considering I'm sitting here riding a fucking Harley that I own. Well, I'm paying for it. Trust me, I'm paying for it. But, you know, there's good parts too, and I'll make a video of why Harleys are good and this and that. But today I'm going to talk about some things that I just fucking hate about Harley as a company and about their bikes in general. So the first thing, and this, you know, even if you're a Harley person, don't get me wrong, I do, like I said, I like Harleys. There's only a couple of bikes they make that I would actually not really want, you know, assuming I had other shit also, because I do like them. But if you wanted one of every Harley, you'd be spending like fucking $200,000, okay? And that's just for 1 year model, like lineup. So what I'm getting at is, I can barely even afford to have one Harley. And really, I can't afford it. Right now, I'm in such a hole because of this thing. And it's not that. It's a combination of this and some other shit. But the price of a fucking Harley is absolutely fucking outrageous. It's completely ridiculous that you're paying fucking like 1.5 times what you would pay for the same motorcycle from a different company. For example, this 1200 Sportster 48, whatever the fuck you want to call it, same shit, it's a Sportster. If you were to buy this brand new from Harley, like I did, fucking genius, right? And if you bought this brand new from Harley, you're looking at like 11,000 something before you factor in tax, title, and license and financing fees and all that bullshit. So you're talking about $12,000, $13,000 for basically a pretty average V-twin. Now, if you go over to like Honda, you're gonna get about the same thing for like 8,000 maybe. If I'm not mistaken, you can get a Victory Octane for about 9,000. You know, and then after taxes and shit, obviously it'll be a little closer to 10 or 11 or whatever. But the point is, you're paying way too much, and it's basically just like any of those other bikes, a Honda, a Yamaha, whatever. You know, you can get, I know you can get the 883 for cheaper, but you can also get a way cheaper fucking Yamaha V-Star or whatever the fuck for like 6 or 7 grand brand new, you know. So the number one and probably the biggest issue is the price of the bikes for what you get. And don't get me wrong, they're good bikes for the most part. They have their fucking ups and downs just like anybody else, but they are good bikes. So price is an issue, and there's no reason for you to be paying that much for basically what is an old-fashioned V-twin with a fuel injection fucking computer on it. It's not modern enough to be paying that much. It's like buying a fucking 2017 Ford Pinto and paying the same as you would for a goddamn Lexus just because it's a fucking Ford. I don't know. It's stupid. The price is stupid. The second thing, keeping in line with fucking wasting money when you buy a Harley, is that anytime you bring this thing to Harley, if you want to go service it, trying to stay low in the RPM so that you can hear me, anytime you bring this thing to a dealership to service it, they're going to charge you like fucking 400 bucks minimum. So the first service is like $320 plus tax, which puts it at like $400, okay? Now, you're telling me, and I know what the first service is, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit more than an oil change, but basically it's an oil change on a fucking once over, okay? You should not be paying $350 for a goddamn oil change and to make sure that all the fucking bolts are tight and shit. Why didn't you just make sure that the fucking bolts were tight when I bought the damn thing, you know? It's fucking outrageous. Another example of overpriced fucking parts and service and bullshit. If you go to the Harley dealership to change a rear tire on a fucking Sportster, you're talking about a Michelin Scorcher. That's under $200, okay? It's like a $150 tire. Okay. If you go to the dealership, they're charging $450 to change one fucking tire. One fucking tire. One fucking tire. Let me say that again. $450 to change one tire, not even fucking two. Like, goddamn, what the fuck is this? You charging me? You're charging me fucking 5 times what I could go to fucking Cycle Gear and get them to put a tire on my rim for $20, you know, and probably pay less for the tire over there too. It's just fucking ridiculous that they're just gouging people like that, man. Oh, you can fucking get it done wherever. But here's the thing: you buy a brand new bike from Harley, you don't bring it there for your first service. You do it yourself, or you have a different shop do it for you. Guess what happens to your warranty if they don't do your first service? Anything that fails related to that parts that you should have had serviced over there, which is basically your whole fucking powertrain, anything that fails after that is no longer covered by your warranty because you didn't bring it to them. Now they say that after the first one it's not that big a deal, so you can kind of do it wherever. But you know, you're paying all this money and you're kind of forced to bring it there if you want to keep your fucking warranty. So they're not just, they're fucking forcing you to bring it over there. It's fucking extortion is what it is. But anyway, alright. So the prices of labor and servicing and shit is absolutely outrageous at Harley. And kind of going along with that, if you buy any accessories from Harley, any accessories from Harley Davidson brand are gonna cost you like 5 times what they would cost anywhere else. For a little fucking shitty ass fucking seat from Harley that would cost like $100 if you bought it from a different place, and I'm talking about of equal quality. If you paid $150 for like a passenger seat on fucking Amazon or Revzilla or whatever, and you try to buy the same type of, just a little passenger pad from Harley Davidson, you're gonna pay like $250, $300. It's fucking stupid. It's outrageous. I don't understand why they think that people can just fucking throw their money in the fucking garbage like that. So anyway, moving on, I guess, if I can get over the fact that you get raped when you buy it, and you get raped continuously thereafter if you continue to service it at the fucking dealership. Anyway, alright. Talk about another issue. The third thing is that whenever you buy a Harley, you're paying, for example, this bike, you know, is the bottom end of Harley's fucking spectrum. It's not expensive as far as Harley goes, but if you compared it comparatively, like I could have gotten a fucking brand new 2017 R6, and for some reason they'd be about the same price, give or take. And with a Super Sport or even a lot of other cruisers, per cubic inch or cc, however you want to use it, you get a lot more out of every other brand. You know, the Harleys are just a 1200cc bike that's this size. Of course, this bike is pretty fucking heavy. compared to a Super Sport, but still, I got double the displacement of a 600 bike and about half of the performance, half the fucking horsepower, give or take. You know, it's a little more than half, and probably about the same amount of torque, and it's a lot slower, and it handles like shit. And I know that's just the speed and shit is kind of just what you get when you get a Harley. But there are bikes that are similar. Again, I'll go back to the Victory Octane, a bike that costs less, looks fucking awesome, and with about the same size, the same displacement, give or take, you get 100 horsepower and a little bit more torque. Why? Why do I have to fucking suffer in all aspects when I buy a Harley? And I know it's a Harley, I get it, I understand that, it's a Harley, but that doesn't make up for everything that's wrong with the company. So that's the third thing, just the performance is an issue. And I know that it's a cruiser and it's not a fucking Super Sport, so shut the fuck up if that's what you're gonna say. Because I always have this one fucking asshole that'll comment on my shit saying that I'm comparing fucking apples to tits and fucking dicks to oranges. And I don't fucking care, dude. It's 2017. This bike should be performing at a lot better than what it is. Especially considering what you pay for it. So, the performance of a Harley, and this is pretty much all Harleys, you know, except maybe the V-Rod. Just the power per cc is not there. It's really not. They're still fun, whatever, you know. I'm a cruiser. It shouldn't be stupid fucking Super Sport fast, but it should be a little bit better performing considering I have double the goddamn engine, you know. Alright, so whatever, moving on. The fourth thing that I just fucking can't stand about Harley, the second to last thing, is that they're not the most, you know, people say, yeah, it's a Harley, like I was just saying, but they're really not that reliable. I had a Ninja 300 which was used, and it was like, it was reliable. It never broke down, nothing ever went wrong on it, nothing ever at all, period. My R6, same thing. I had that bike for a couple of years. Not a fucking glitch. Nothing ever broke off of it. Nothing ever came loose off of it. Those bikes were really reliable, and that's fucking high performance shit. This bike is fairly simple, and you get oil that leaks out of the fucking intake, which I hear that's common, but still, it shouldn't be happening. Fix it. I got a fucking plastic thing in my battery box that literally broke and left me on the side of the road because a fucking shitty little clip that's on a plug broke and the plug came out and I couldn't get it to stay back in. So had I not had a bunch of zip ties, I would have been stranded. Been not fucking reliable. Like, I mean, it's not horrible either, you know, but it's not up there. Like, I'm pretty sure Hondas are fucking smoking reliability compared to a Harley. So that's number 5. And the last thing, it's kind of more an issue with people that ride Harleys, and not Harley in general or their bikes or anything, but the people that ride Harleys are fucking douches. Like, you know, and even to me, like, I own a Harley, but yeah, but it's a fucking girl bike. That's a Sportster. And then as soon as you're like, yeah, you want to fucking race with your big 1,100 pound fucking fat ass fucking sofa bike, bitch, then they fucking crawfish, you know, and change their mind. But yeah, but that's a little girl bike. You should have got a dyno, you should have got a Street Glide or whatever. Dude, fuck you. Like, this bike is mine, not yours, and it's still a Harley, and it's just as much a Harley as your shit. So even amongst themselves, just like the V-Rod, people look at the V-Rod and they're like, yeah, that's not a real Harley. It's a fucking Harley. If it has a goddamn Harley name on it, it's a goddamn Harley. You know, people just, and this is Harley particularly, more so than any other group, like, they just hate on everything that's not a big fucking 107, or most of them have the 103 anyway, fucking losers. But they always hating on everybody, and it's like, you don't, and it's even worse if you actually don't have a Harley. Like, you think they hate on me because I have a Sportster? Dude, if you show up over there on a fucking Honda, oh my god, you drive that fucking piece of shit. Oh, you better not fucking go over there with the goddamn Yamaha Cruiser. Oh, that's fucking trash. It's fucking ridiculous. They paid less for just as much bike, if not more, than you. And they probably paying less for services and shit and parts. So, just fucking, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, the community of asswipes that ride Harleys. You know, and it's not everybody, but, you know, there's a good bit of them that are just, they're fucking stupid. So, anyway, that's the last thing I got. I'm gonna try and get out of some of this gay-ass traffic. I just figured I'd make a little short video telling you guys why Harley can suck my wiener. And, you know, like I said, I'm kind of being harsh, but it's all true shit. And if you're a fucking Harley fanboy, you can suck my wiener too, because so am I. I love Harleys, but there's shit that they're doing to people that's just unnecessary, and it shouldn't be done. Like, it's just stupid. Anyway, that's all I got. Stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see my next video, why Harleys are amazing. Whee!